I was like, I have no idea what Airtree needs. So I just say, I need to build an app. Can you give me a list of features? And it gave me all these features. I said, that sounds great. Just include them all. And then I said, oh, also include founders that in the portfolio companies and founders seeking investment. So it added those features. Then you get this formal specification doc. This is kind of like chat PRD equivalent. And then you can download this as well. You pay for what the credits you use times 2. So we may actually make money if someone specs it out and does a preview. So it costs about to the user about $20. I did this a couple of times, so it's a bit more, but it's about $20. And then we make about $10 per user. So we kind of like it's kind of lowering our CAC and maybe even making some money in the short term from that. And then so I pulled the Airtree colors from the website, so it matches the colors and it builds a design system. And then you get the screen design, similar concept, and then you get a live preview, which I showed you before. And then so this is and then you get a quote, which is 30% you pay up front, and then you get a staging link, and then you pay the remainder when you want to push to production.
Have you tested that willingness to pay point? Like, I think if I'm
I have, So the problem was people didn't want to pay without seeing anything. So we added this preview feature. So now they can preview the app, and then they get a landing page as well. So this is also good for founders who haven't raised their first round. They can go do this for $20 and then start like getting feedback, and then also like maybe even raise a little bit of money on the back of like that clickable prototype, like a family and friends round for like 20K or something like that. So that's kind of the idea behind this thing, because people weren't converting to the fully paid project. We only have 2 customers and we had a lot of demos. But a lot of people would want this. So I think once we release on the 16th, to answer your other question, which was like, what's the roadmap? We're going to make a full self-service and a full general availability on the 16th of April. And then we're going to finish our raise by the 16th of April as well, which happens to be my son's birthday as well. So,
beautiful.
so